Kiran is director as well as producer of Lost Ladies, and this is also the debut film for Kindling Pictures. It's not her first film, it's not her first rodeo. She's been in the business for a long time. She wrote and directed Dhobi Ghat, Mumbai Diaries. How many people have seen it? A lovely picture about four lives that rub up, intersect with each other, and we learn about all these details, insights into their lives as they interact with each other and the city. Kiran has been very busy, and her production credits include Dangal. I'll take a seat. I'm going to say a few words about Amrit, though, it will take too long. So whatever I say, just sprinkle some stardust and magic on it, because the man has transcended from human to icon and legend at this point. But he, blew us away with his first appearance in QSQT. Well, not the first. He was in Yalo Ki Barat as well. But in QSQT in 1988. And since then, the films that he's done, many of them have been so
A lot has changed since I came here last time. At that time, members couldn't watch films, online. So it was a little more difficult to try and get members to watch the film, and we had to have additional screenings, etc. But now it's, I think, with members being able to watch films online, it's really made it easier for members to experience each and every film.
Say or be like, I'm standing behind this one.
No, I just loved it. I thought it was so good. There was nothing to, other than the fact that, we had certain points we wanted to work on in draft 2 and, as we reached the final draft. But I just loved the story. It's such an amazing story. And I think
even more than that, he gave me the freedom to cast it with no stars. I'm saying it's a risk. People consider it a risk to do sort of women-oriented stories or whatever they're called, niche. But he was like, cast it the way. That's even more risky.
Right.
But what I always felt that a great story is a great story, and it doesn't matter whether it's about, from a marketing point of view or from an audience point of view. When you ask, is it risky? I feel a great story is a great story. It doesn't matter whether it's about, a human being or an alien as in PK, or it's a good story. It could be about a man, about a woman. So for me, a good story is a good story. And here was a story that was also saying such important things about lives of women and what they have to often go through. And it was saying each one is different, challenging different, challenges you differently. But I have to say I really enjoyed the character of Secret Superstar. Because I got to do stuff that I can never do in real life. Behave like a complete ass. So I really enjoyed that. Because I've been, my mother has brought us up in a, very well brought up, and we are taught to behave in a certain way. So I was suddenly like, oh, I can do what I want. Once Advait says action, I can just freak out. So that was fun.
There's got to be a lot of pleasure in being that kind of asshole jerk kind of person. But what about the cop? Kiran, I don't know.
Scene of this movie which nobody has talked about. Can anybody tell me what is the best scene? Just one scene.
Which one?
That Ghungat thing. Ghungat has played a very big role in this movie. Because of Ghungat, it was becoming so difficult to recognize those